Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Darkness 100 Nixi run finally. It's going to be a dash build, and we're going to be utilizing the Endless Night, Dance of Shadows, Shadow Shift build setup here, talent tree. Only 1 point in Shadow Shift because we don't want to be attacking out of Shadow Shift, and we need our points elsewhere. Dark Alley for extra recharge when you get out of dash. I'll talk more about this on my Nixi overview video, but I have thoughts on like this talent and a lot of the other talents here. Nixi's pretty underpowered. This is going to be a struggle, this run. I mean, a struggle in the sense of it's going to be a lot harder than some of the other characters, some of the more powerful ones. Basically, what we're going to be doing is abusing extra movement speed and super fast dash recharges, plus the bonus of Dance of Shadows, which basically makes it while you're in Shadow Shift form that you are constantly attacking enemies nearby. And then some extra crit and poison for whatever reason. Lethality can be helpful. As far as gear goes, we're using the Wings of Color that gives us plus 10 dash projectiles. Because of that, that allows us to use one of two dashes that this benefits in the game. Sadly, only two right now. And that is Die from Winter and Lifelink from Mort. We are going to be using Lifelink. This build's a little bit inspired by Trek's build. I believe his name is Trek from the Discord, so shout out to my man Trek. And we're going to be using extra duration because that affects the cooldown of Shadow Shift. I have this Lucky Ring of Fable that I could probably switch with basically anything else, but I just have it on right now. We'll swap it if I need to. I'm using a Pyramid of Weakening, basically lowering the enemy damage by this much is significant, makes the run a lot easier. This is for our region. It gives us duration, XP gain, healing's really good. Dash damage. This is obviously good for clear reasons, and an extra dash charge. And then waste. So I'm going to be skipping ahead, and the reason I'm going to be skipping ahead is if we don't hit Master Lifelink or Vampirism in the first like 3 rolls, I basically have to restart. Yeah, like I said, this run's really rough for Darkness 100. On 80, I don't know if I'd have to redo that, but I wanted to show off a Darkness 100. So I'm going to skip ahead right now. Hopefully I can do it in the first try. If not, I will come back in a second. But yeah, I'll see you in a moment. All right, so we've hit Expert Lifelink as our first roll here. This one might be doable. I'm going to try it. We do want to go Justice for the sake of having like armor and inner piece and whatnot. Because we're doing that, we have access to Pandemonium potentially, so Expert Lifelink is acceptable. Now, as far as your third god goes between Mort and Justice, I did it last night with Winter, and I thought that was very good. I also firmly believe that this is probably pretty fantastic. I'm just going to take Rampage right now. I think War is pretty strong. I mean, you get God of War, which is maybe the best single ability in the game. Oh, Fleet-footed to start is wild. One of the problems with Nixi in general and this whole Shadow Step build is because it encourages you to basically hold down your dash, is that a lot of the times you'll come out of Shadow Step and you will not have a dash left to use. And that's a bad time. Now, if we don't hit Justice here, we're for a bad time. I'm going to take Curiosity because of that. I think we can get by without Justice, assuredly, but it would make some parts of this game very difficult. I'm actually going to take Duration here over damage because it buffs the duration of our Shadow Shift. And the general nature of this, since it is completely random how long we stay inside of this mode, like we have a 66% chance every time we would go out of it to stay in it. So we could stay in it for several minutes at a time, or we could pop out of it within like the first rotation. It's very sketchy, is what I'll say. So I think the way to play this build correctly is kind of like Act 1 pull off Nixi, where you just dash towards every shrine and you get powerful from that. That is what worked best for me. Nin, you are not it here. We do have 3 banishes, so if this goes bad, we can... Now let's upgrade lifelink. All right, we're getting close to where we're gonna have to roll something different. Maybe we have a no justice run here. Nah, let's roll for it. That's not what I want. I do not want Nin at all. Okay, so we're left up to fate, and after that, we're gonna have to just get by. I mean, I think it is possible that we could do this with just War and Mort, but certain stages of this game are gonna be very difficult, and I think we would need some shrine help. Obviously, if I knew that we were never gonna see justice after all these rules, I would have probably stopped at Winter just for Frost Nova. Frost Nova is very good with this. But I found that build had some serious trouble with DPS. Oh. Oh, this is not what we wanted. Okay, look, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Breath of Fire, right? So, the best thing about Nixi, right? The best thing about Nixi is Dance of Shadows, it counts as attacks. So it triggers all of your attack effects. We want Master Lifeline here. That's not it. We want Master Lifeline. I can't believe I used all those dice and got nothing. The other problem we have now is that we can't get Pandemonium. So if we actually win this, I'm gonna be a little surprised. Well, there's God of War. Now, unfortunately, our whole plan is messed up. All right, chance to heal on hit. Yeah, so the best part of Nixi is Dance of Shadows and how fast it hits, and because it triggers all of the effects of an attack. So it triggers all of your strikes. So, that being the case, you want to abuse that as much as you can. That's the best thing she has going on. You can also do some stuff with poison darts. It's okay, but like you're just a worse version of Lorien, in my opinion, at that point. Like, you can be using poison darts at melee when you could just be firing a bow that does basically more damage from larger range, safer, with more benefits. So, yeah, this is gonna be my first time trying this with no justice. I do think we need vampirism, for sure. And I think my biggest malady? So realistically, we can apply Rupture here. We can also apply Burning. We can also apply Cursed once we get Ravens. I think we're supposed to take Malady to get it out of the pool for 1. And for 2, grabbing Ravens at some point won't be terrible. All right, again, max life is really good because of the way lifelink works. Maybe if you're new to Death Must Die, new to the channel, new to, you know, Act 2, because we used it a lot in Act 1, it only triggers the lifelink on being below 33% of your max life. As such, the higher your max life, the higher the threshold for it triggering. Because of that, if you get your max light HP high enough, when you're hitting 10 things at a time, or not 10 things, but like 15, 16 targets with lifelink, you can regen really quickly. Now, we are going to take a lot of damage very quickly. One of the reasons we wanted Justice was to take Protection to up our armor. And in this case, I have basically traded out... I've traded out Winter and Justice for Summer and War, which is really not where you want to be. On Darkness 100, but, you know, wouldn't be my first time making something work out of nothing. Anyways, about Dance of Shadows. Part of the reason it is so good is because it attacks so fast that Vampirism becomes quite powerful as far as a healing source. Now, this part is dangerous. Ideally, we're able to just dash away forever. Obviously, if our dash stops, we're probably screwed. It would be hard to just stop on a dime and land on top of them. All right, more lifeline is good. I think one thing I would do with my talent points is, I don't know if it actually works. I take dash damage. I don't know if it actually works, but there's a talent that makes it so your attacks have a chance to make your, it makes your attacks have a chance to trigger. Oh, these all suck for us right now. It makes your attacks have a chance to reset your dash cooldown. I think that would be good. If it actually works, I tried it out and I couldn't really tell, but I think it's really also hard to tell. We need to get back in Shadow Shift. Basically, when you're not in Shadow Shift, things are really bad. When you are in Shadow Shift, things are very good. Power duration is, again, as we mentioned before, it's insane. We are using the duration necklace to stay in it. Oh, this is unironically fantastic. Poison Nova Dash is quite good. So we haven't hit Vampirism yet, which has me a little bit spooked. Dash recharge speed goes crazy. Although, I will say, cooldown reduction, not to be slept on. It does affect the Shadow Step ability. However, only at half the rate. We have to upgrade Lifelink. As much as I would like to start rerolling, if Lifelink isn't doing enough damage, then it doesn't really matter what the rest of our stuff is doing. So now we kind of got to pace out our dashes here when we're not in Shadow form. If we're in Shadow form, we just get to dash around like a madman. If we're out of Shadow form, it is very important that you like space out what you're doing, because if you get caught dashless, you just die. I mean, you don't really turn down first strike. We could easily die here. We should heal quite a bit for the moment. Also, he should have something for us, yeah. Okay. Okay, well that was not bad. Curse down. Now, if we play it right, I did find that the insect mages weren't too bad. You just need to make sure that you can get into Shadow form right as they're about to start. And then you're moving fast enough that they aren't really an issue. And they'll die pretty quickly from Lifelink. Now, we do have to upgrade Lifelink, and we do have a problem of, like, this whole situation going on. Like, we don't even have a basic attack yet, which is terrible. I think we're supposed to take blades here. We used all of our dice trying to get justice. So this is like this is a low roll run overall. Like the first two level ups were quite good. Everything since then has been absolutely atrocious, I would say. And I missed that shrine. Feels bad. I'll take dash recharge speed for 90 seconds. That is one of the best shrines you can get, because now we can Shadow form or not. Okay, and more max HP. I don't know if it I think we still die to a volley of magery. More poison Nova on our dash. Okay. Unironically, these cats are kind of dangerous too. We need more, we need vampirism, we need, okay, well. I guess if we find that shrine that allows us to upgrade our things to master offers, I would take that version of it rather than the life one hit one, which is normally my go-to, especially on a build like this where we have a ton of like regular hits, even if they don't do a bunch of damage. Well, the thing is, you don't really have master offer blessings that do damage. So, that being the case, big XP game. My inventory is also going to be full, which is going to be annoying because I never empty out my inventory now because I'm like juggling through builds. It's terrible. All right, we're about to get to the part where it's scary. I should have maybe saved that damage shrine. And we're re-rolling here. Ravens are cool, but it has to be lifelink. I think the strategy for the rest of the run is re-roll every time we see Mort to get lifelink for damage purposes. I think alterate to get us out of a summer situation. He says, but what if we take Searing Attack right now just to get rid of it, right? I just want it gone. Bad. Right, so we finally got rid of our attack. If we can find another shrine to get rid of get another banish dice, that'd put us in a good situation. All right, we gotta be careful here. These guys hit really hard. We are out of shadow form. We're almost dead. We're almost dead, but they're almost dead. This is a weird situation. I think I'm supposed to take War Pact and hope I come out of this dashing. I need to stay in shadow form here long enough for this to work. I'm gonna keep War Pact up. I need shadow form to last me a little bit. That's bad. Now I have to like pace my dashes, and I need to see. Yeah, see, we really needed to be able to hit shadow form again there. I'll run it back. That was like the worst possible situation. Wow. Wow, we actually found some insane boots in that run though. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead to another like decent run here after I check this shop real quick, see if there's anything of interest. I mean, I think that was cool enough to keep you guys. Ooh, half moon ring. Half moon ring. What if I just throw on the half moon ring? All right, back to lifelink expert to start with on level 1. Let's see if we can actually hit Justice this time. I am totally okay with doing this. Now, what are the odds? Now, I'm gonna cut out the second video, but there's actually a second attempt that started the exact same way where I used all my dice and was also unable to hit Justice, which is statistically bullshit, I would say. But it led to a disastrous run. Not having the extra armor from Justice is just like a bad time. And there's just like a lot of things you want to be doing with it that help. All right, roll me, roll me, roll, roll. Gehenna's cute. Justice. It's gonna happen again. All right, I don't know if I've just been cursed today or what. I don't know, the game doesn't want me to get this Darkness 100 win or not, but I guess we're doing it with whatever we happen to get. The worst part about it is that we use up all of our dice, too. It's like very, very frustrating that we can't, that we consistently are rolling to every god except the one we're after.
Justice.
We did it! Just had to complain about it. Okay, so from here, one of the things we wanted Justice for is Merciful Attack. Like, that's the whole point. I'll take... add it, Merciful Attack. So, this is another reason I hadn't even talked about because it hadn't shown up yet. Is that Merciful Attack triggers on every one of our Shadow Step attacks. So enemies are just doing... Our enemies are all constantly weakened, which really makes a difference.
Try again.
Here, obviously we would like Vampirism if we can find it, but... You know, until we can, we just take Lifelink up. I think getting as powerful as possible, as fast as possible, is probably the best way to handle this, especially since we're on the war version of this build. I'm gonna take Protection here. I found Protection to be really good. It helps quite a bit. Oh, that was nice. A random crit. We do handle the hordes of skeletons pretty well. I'll take more pickup drops as well. It's not an irrelevant thing. As I've mentioned in other videos, pickup drops can be pretty useful against certain tougher times in the run, for sure. Let's go back, pick that shrine up. Let's go take care of this guy. When you want big extra life or extra dice, First Strike's pretty good. Is First Strike better with what we're doing than Lifeline? I don't think so. I think Master Lifeline actually helps more. Oh, Day of Judgment's kind of sick. It covers some of our potential issues, right? If it triggers at the right time, it takes out mages and golems and jackals and all that stuff, bombers. There is no dash option here, so we have strike, cast, power, summon. I think we're supposed to take power and hope, or and hope for duration. Okay, well, that's a complete miss, but whatever, it happens. Merciful Attack's not really a thing here, but I don't know how much I really want to... Yes, we level it up. I don't want to take Novice Piety. Like, we are attacking. And we're not diving into enemies without Shadow Step active. That's just not a thing we do. Alright, 3% chance to heal one attack hit is quite strong. Again, because we are attacking an enormous amount of times per dash into enemy hordes. Like I said, this is not an easy run. All right, Rampage up. What's our dash damage at here? No, wrong key. Not a lot. Not a lot, like 2,000 per second for a few seconds. So I mean, it adds up, but we need Pandemonium. We need, I'll take cooldown reduction. We need Pandemonium. We need God of War, we need to level up lifelink. Take damage, 50 or more. All right, so we're not Day of Judgmenting the cats. But with Shadow Step Up, we're okay. Okay. No complaints. That's good. I do have a problem with the inconsistency of Eternal Night though. Like, because you can't change it with luck, it's always 66%, and it's just like you never know when you're gonna fall out, and it's just a bad time. All right, more lifelink is good. We want lifelink to be level 10 really as fast as possible. There's probably an argument to be made for spending a level on Ravens and then spending a level on Mayhem. But, I don't know. Someone else will have to do the math on that one. I'm not going to. If Master Ravens shows up as the next offer, I'll take it. But I think prior to that happening, I'm kind of done with it. All right, I'm gonna take XP per second. We don't need more expert offers, I don't think. More master offers? Yeah, I'd take that. Expert? Nah.
Curious.
What you got, Mort? Vampirism? Nice. One thing that's also really good about this is if you use sickles, that can proc, like all strikes can proc off of Shadow Strike. So, or Dance in Shadows or whatever it's called. So because of that, if you get sickles down to 3 attacks, you can be doing a lot of sickles coming out. And there's some shenanigans you can have with this whole thing. Like this stuff works. Like I could take normal novice shurikens here, and it's not terrible. I'm actually gonna take Banish to get rid of our attack when it shows up, because I don't want to level it up anymore. But you'll see that now when I start dashing, we're going to start throwing sickles out, or not sickles, shurikens every time we hit. Which isn't nothing, applying rupture to everything. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's certainly free damage. All right, so we're about to enter the Cursed. I think we're fine. Again, a lot of it depends on how Shadow Step interacts. We do have Day of Judgment, so that's good. I'm just gonna wait and cash it in when he spawns. I'm gonna hit this and then... We haven't hit God of War yet, so our damage is a little lower. Max life? Yeah, crit is good, but we're not like a super crit focused build here. I do have the darts on crit for like a little bit of bonus, but honestly, I'm more focused on the whole dash aspect. All right, so we fell out, which is bad, very bad. Now we're back in. He died over here somehow. And back to the mission, and the mission is pick up all the shrines. Merciful attack expert? How about not? How about I roll once? That was worth it. Radiance is okay. Whenever an enemy loses status, what's status? Rupture? Isn't rupture permanent? Purification, sure. Geez, we do have a 66% legend offer, so that would have been a really nice spot to hit Inner Peace and our Pandemonium. Alas. All right, got some loot. Let's keep going, more shrines. Is anyone else ready for that Mike Tyson fight? Shuriken Pierce is nice, but Warpack's better. I am ready. I'm really hoping it's not. I'm like, I'm so hesitant. Like, how fixed is boxing? All right, like I don't actually know. Feels like some of it probably is, and some of it's probably not. Right, like most things in life. Man, all of these things are good. I'm gonna take piety first. But like, there's zero chance that fight is not fixed if Mike Tyson doesn't knock that kid out in like the first 2 rounds. Even at, what is he, like 60 years old or 59 years old, 58 years old, whatever. It's Mike Tyson. Like, he was a little bit before my time. But I remember watching a lot of the replays of his fights growing up. Dude's scary. He's still scary. Like, it has to be like a setup thing. And it being on Netflix, they're not going to show a murder live on Netflix, right? That'd be crazy. Feels like a wrestling gimmick, you know? I don't know. What do you guys think? I've definitely seen TikToks or like just random stuff on the internet. People being like, "Oh, Mike Tyson doesn't have a chance against, what is it, Jake Paul?" Right? It's like, do you people not know who Mike Tyson is? Dude, scary as hell. I'm gonna take Retribution here. Not too many people in life who are scarier than Mike Tyson. Not because, like, I think he would go out of his way to hurt you. I just feel like if for some reason you trigger the fighter inside of him, if you get into that fight, you're just dead. You're just a dead man. It's so funny. It's so funny, man. I hope it's real though, man. I want to see him knock the kid out. That would be just peak television. I am 100% biased, not hiding it at all. I assume most of you watching me are also in the same camp there. Oh, Inner Peace, that's a nice gift. Right before the difficult part. Honestly, that's kind of how it feels fighting this stupid insect mages. It's like you're fighting Mike Tyson every time. All right. What do I do here? I guess we take Chains of War. Probably okay. Well, some extra regen. We're starting in Shadow Step. Oh, that's gross. Ooh! Ooh, saved. Saved by J of Judgment. Let's see if I can... Oh, we entered Shadow Step. Oh, that's so good. Can Eternal Darkness keep us here? Oh, Fatality is nice too. It is 100% not over, but... Wow, we fell out quick. Again. Okay. You know, take it. Take it. Whatever. Give me the golden liquid. Power crit chance. Great. Great. Well, Retribution can crit. So that's something. We're up to 600 HP though. Maybe I should have taken strikes. We actually do have strikes. So here's the thing, right? Do we want to give the boss 60% more HP? I don't think I want to give her 30% damage. We don't need this. We're going to get Pandemonium at some point. And I'm going to take 10 movement speed. It's a little scary. Wait, how long was it? 90 sec? Oh, I think I messed up on the time. I don't think it would have mattered. I took level up offers there, so we can level up lifelink more. It's fine. Movement speed is really good for us. It is assuredly one of our best stats. Thank you for the jewel. Hopefully it can, you know, I was gonna try to think of a Jewel song, but I cannot off the top of my head. Like, I should be able to, but I, like, literally can't.
Death is just...
My millennialness is failing me. All right. More speed. This build really does start to come alive, though, once you, like, get past the struggle. All sins laid something something. I don't... The math is tough here. I think it's probably Retribution. I need to look at our stats. We're at 43% DR. Probably... It probably was armor there. Yeah, well, now we take armor. For sure. Status damage over... I'm gonna take luck. There is the inevitable sound of being texted in every recording. I'm gonna keep running. Maybe I should start turning my volume off while I'm recording. That would be smart, right? Be a little more professional. Should I be more professional, or should it continue just being this jank ass content creator on YouTube? Oh my god. All right, Insect Queen. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the shrine. Hello, could I have Shadow Step, please? Please? Please. I also need a target. I think what they should do is make it so that you don't have to have a target to Shadow Step through. That's one of the problems right now, is you can get in a bad spot because you're unable to Shadow Step. And it feels bad. Absolutely crushed. All right, what do we get? Trash. Wait, that's 85. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. These things are nothing. Okay. We'll just leave that there in case somehow I, like, run back. So what in fact is the danger points going forward here? I guess we have... There's the assassin ghost. If I wasn't paying attention, they can kill us very quickly. There's, which are coming up right now, so I'm paying attention, so that's nice. There's, okay, now take Retribution, probably just alternate. There's the next couple insect mages. So this is normally one of these, but I think we actually want to level here because we're looking for Pandemonium. which we're not going to get, but that's okay. We're looking for Pandemonium, and we're looking for more lifelink levels. I guess the other concerns are like, obviously the Jinn can do bad things to us. We don't have the DPS to like insta-give him like some other characters. We have somehow kind of ended up in a weird retribution situation where he may end up killing himself on the flamethrower attack, which is really the main thing I'd be worried about. We'll have to see. And did I pick up God of War yet? No. Okay. Well, this has been a really weird run. I guess we just take Chains of War though. I mean, I guess there's the 17-minute stuff, but I'm not too concerned. All right, so as I was so kindly taught in the comments, if you are a build that does not have to worry about what you're doing, you can just walk in a circle and these guys can't do anything. Even on Darkness 100. Now, the circle size depends on your darkness level and your movement speed and the amount of them throwing stuff, but it works consistently.
What do you think of the...
Need more lifelink? Little late for execution. Earlier would have been great. Now we're past it. Let's see what our lifelink's hitting for. Not an incredible amount. I guess the upside is it does have a 2.2 second duration, so it's hitting a lot. Big luck here. I was wondering why we're attacking so slow. I accidentally turned on auto attack. We do not want to be attacking. All right, more Chains of War. It applies Rupture. It's fine. But like, you can see the difference between the first run and this run, and like applying weakness to enemies and what it does. Like, it's so good. You could probably run this without the... Now, I haven't tried, but you could probably run this without the weakness artifact. It would definitely be more difficult. You'd probably have to roll a little bit better than I have been today, but it's okay. More life? Okay. 755 is a healthy number on Nixi. I also like how we killed that guy way off screen. This is why we took Day of Judgment. If we hadn't taken Day of Judgment, I probably would have taken Sudden Death for the same effect. Only slightly worse. Significantly worse. It has a limit. And worse range. I mean, I guess we're doing Chains of War things. Day of Judgment is really coming in handy here. All right. Skeleton Army is not good from what I've seen. Nope. And nope. Okay, so get ready and... Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about with like not being able to enter Shadow Shift. If enemies like just decide to run away from you like that, it can be a bad time. Wow, and we fell out almost immediately. Embarrassing. Oh, okay. Well, that's about the best possible thing we could have gotten outside of Pandemonium. Still, Pandemonium and God of War would be incredible. Although at this point, as good as God of War is, with our little retribution set up, we might not need it. I'll take attack damage. Status damage. All right, so we have some more bombers coming. We're just gonna loop around here. Wait for Shadow Step to pop back up and dash around. This one's a little bit harder just because there's so many. Retribution up again. Protection up. You love to see it. Lifelink up. There's a bunch of stuff. We don't care about this. A crescent moon sword. Nope. That's not a good one. Nope. Don't really need any of that. I've gotten to where I throw away most of the gear we find. Money is not really an issue. So they really do need to make talent rerolls free too, though. Not being able to like reset one talent point is really frustrating. I can't tell you how many times I'm like building my talent tree. I click the wrong button. I'm like, oh no, now I have to redo the whole thing again. It's frustrating. All right, we go duration again. The longer we're in the state, the better. And it comes to the final fight. Finally, the final fight. The finally fight. Mr. Jin. We're still in Shadow Step, which is a little concerning, because that means we're going to pop out of it at some point. Are we going to stay in it forever? It's very possible we could just stay in it forever. Like, that's a realistic thing that could happen. Which is hilarious. Oh, we're out of it? That's great. Good timing. That's what I'm saying. It's so inconsistent. I hate it. But there it is. Darkness 100 finished on Nixi. Give you guys the double video. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, look, it's a lot of work. If you want to do it for the sake of, you know, doing it, it works. We didn't hit Pandemonium. We didn't hit God of War. It was all about Day of Judgment, Vampirism. Inner Peace really didn't even do that much, to be honest with you. It was like some extra HP. Yeah, it's just the synergy of stuff. Lifelink helps quite a bit. Protection. Merciful attack is very important. Rampage and Lifelink. Rampage kind of carried because Lifelink had fallen so far behind. And then obviously this whole thing doesn't work without the item here. Like if you don't have this, you can't really try that build. You could probably try it with a different one, but I don't know. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. I'll be back with another one. I think we're gonna try another Nixi attack build, but not on Danger 100 because that's like stressful for me. It takes a lot longer to actually make those videos. Try like a Mind Reaper build maybe, and then after that, I want to make the Nixi like overview guide video for this week. So that's the plan. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.